first, Aontú, who are running 19 candidates in 7 council areas. Their leader is the TD, Peadar Tóibín.
The north of Ireland is in the middle of a major political and economic crisis. Citizens right around the country are hammered by the ever-increasing cost of living crisis. Hospitals are shedding key life and death services. 300,000 people are living in poverty at the moment, 45,000 people on housing waiting lists. And yet, in the middle of this crisis, the political establishment, the Stormont parties, are not doing their job. Worse than that, they're taking a big wage, and at local council level, they're actually hiking up people's rates. And to do that in a cost of living crisis is absolutely wrong. I believe people are furious around this. And we're saying very simply to people, if you want change, if you want to see political change in the north of Ireland, you have to change the way you vote. And Aontú is a party of reform. We in Aontú are looking to reform the system so that no political party can crash the assembly in the future and that no political party can prevent it in the future. Now, the DUP and Sinn Féin don't want that. They want to have it in their back pocket to be able to bring it down if it's in their interests, but it's not in the interests of people to allow that to happen. We in Aontú are also the party looking to reform the system so MLAs don't get paid if they don't do their job. You know, no work, no pay for MLA is very important for us in Aontú. And we're also the party of ambition. We want to devolve economic power back from London to Belfast because right now, the Stormont establishment are just focusing on the block grant, which is decreasing in terms of the inflation rate, and they're trying to spread that over all the different public services. And that's why public services are crumbling currently. And that's why there isn't proper wages being paid to public servants. We need to grow this economy here, create better jobs for young people so that they can raise their families here, but also to create the taxation that can allow for investment in our public services.
Peadar, let me ask you, given the size of your party and your track record, anywhere running councils or governments, which is not exactly experienced, why would voters believe you could do anything about any of that?
Well, first of all, we are a small, new political party, that's for sure. But our work is actually starting to create change already. So, you know, we have changed the Southern government's attitudes towards the rules of Stormont. We've gone to Washington, D.C., we've been to Westminster. Those politicians in those areas are starting to come around to the idea that we need Stormont reform. We're the party that actually brought about legislation to give Northern MPs the right to sit and speak in the Dáil. We're the political party that has created a bill that would create a state commission of investigation into British collusion in the South. And this week, we're actually tabling a bill which would force the Southern government to take the British government to the European Court of Human Rights if they proceed with the legacy bill.
Peadar Tóibín there from Aontú.